Um, so since it is an extra day, I thought to share some inputs, and if you have any doubts, if you want to discuss anything, I can add on my top topic list. So few things, shall we, guys? Few things I have observed when you are doing a project. Point number one. So this have been repeated. Those who have are new, which you have missed these rule set of my Pojo class, please listen. So requesting all of you to pay attention for another few minutes. I need some time of you. So always, whenever you are creating an interface class, go with a capitalized name. So please create a class interface with capitalized. When you are creating a variable, don't create a capitalized word. So if it is customer name, mobile number, don't give M as capital M. In mobile number, don't give M as capital M. So we will be traveling with model classes, same Pojo classes in all our backend applications. So please follow the rule list. Join the session on time, guys.
Actually, I messaged them and then they're joining, Sangeeta.
I'll connect to them separately. I don't want to discuss in an open forum without any information, without prior. I told you you can have a Slack in your mobile. Least case, if your machine is unknowingly it gets updates, it's out of your control, then it's fine. So we have been discussing enum from course 2 or course 3. So this Pojo model is applicable not only for classes, it is applicable for enum too. So whenever if you are defining enum, so let's assume enum colors. So whatever the block of code which follows the encapsulated rule in OOPS, please follow the same rule. If you noticed in all your sprint, you will be having an enum block with your enum values. What is meant by enum?
Encapsulation.
No, it's not encapsulation.
Enumeration.
Set of fixed constant values. I'm going to use an enum in order to collect group of constant values. Again, I'm going to handle a value. I want to secure my value. So in Java, if I want to secure any of my value, data can be secured only with the help of encapsulation. So if I have a data, I'll be following encapsulated rule, which is making my variable private, and I am having a public constructor or getter or public getter and setter methods. So let us have a simple demo on using again same encapsulation with your enum. I've been telling this enum follows associative array concept. It will not work on index methodology. It will work on key value pair. So let's assume I have enum colors, and in my application, I want to use some set of fixed colors for my project, those values. So I'm not going to handle one single color. If it is a single color, I can use final variable. In Java, fixed constant, one single value can be handled with the help of final. Whenever if you want collection of fixed value to handle in a Java program, use enum. And whenever if you are defining collection of values in an enum, either you can fix the value, or if it is a collection of value which you are going to handle with getter setter, go for associative array, which is key value pair. If you want, I will show you in a diagrammatic form, which I created some days back. This is the diagram. Can you able to recollect the diagram? So definitely in my application, it will be a requirement. I want to handle a data. We can call it as data, or we can call it as value, or we can call it as token. So simply we can categorize data into two parts. One is variable, the other one is constant. In Java, we can handle a constant with the help of final keyword. So apart from that, collection of variables, collection of many values with one name can be referred with the help of block called as arrays. Array is a collection of values, each value referred with same name of homogeneous type, but each value we need to differentiate. Unique representation of values happens with the help of index. Each value in an array will be called with same name. I can differentiate with the help of index. Whereas enum is a collection of fixed constant, we are going to access with same name, but each value we are going to refer with unique key if you want to apply the rule of encapsulation. Anywhere, if you feel like some more input is required, please let me know. So let's assume I'm going to handle some few colors. Let me create an enum color where I have 1 second. I'll complete the block. I don't find any syntax mistake in my code, but let me complete my block. Yes. So whenever if you are going for key value pair, so since we are in IntelliJ, so the block will be complete. You were with me. I have typed the code in front of you. My block gets completed only if I'm defining a constructor. All the value will be initialized only after I have a constructor in my block. It's an enum block. So everything is a key value pair. R is a key, red is a value. B is a key, blue is a value. So similarly, we have 4 keys and corresponding 4 values. Keys should be unique. And in order to handle those values, I should have a private constructor of the respective data type. And in order to initialize a value, we need constructor. And what else is required in order to fetch the value? What is required in order to fetch the value?
Getter.
So always declare a variable with lowercase. So don't use capitalized word for variable. That's all. We have a strict rule in Java. So we cannot create we cannot create a regular object for enum. So instead of creating a regular object, the opposite of regular way of object creation is static. So wherever if there is a situation not to use a regular object, I can use static object. So create a static object for your enum, which is colors. So I'm creating an object name as color object, just for your identification, colors object. So by using my static object, by referring my value, I can call my color. Please look line number 18, 19, and 20. What is your understanding? By using a static object, colors object, by calling a key, the respective key of my enum, when I call getter method, my enum will return its corresponding value. So if I execute for B, W, and R, it will return the value blue, white, and red. Take time, analyze a code. Static members of colors accessed via instance reference. So this is a complete block of enum. It's a simple program. I'm sure at this moment you people are familiar with encapsulated rule. On top of it, I just added line number 4, which is enum key value pair. And we cannot create a regular object for enum. Colors, object name equal to new colors is not possible. So the opposite is creating an object via static. And instead of index, I'm calling a key. I can show you the output. Output is not a big deal. The idea behind the program is defining an enum with the encapsulated rule block with variable, initializing it and fetching the value and declaring an enum via key value pair. Shall I move to next topic? Take time, analyze this demo. Guys, are you with me? It's been a long time after some
Yes, ma'am.
1 week or 10
Yes,
days.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
quickly, let's get into the next topic. It's been a long time. You people, not all, few of you were asking about threads. Siddharth, can we discuss on threads?
Yes, ma'am.
Vivek, Siddharth.
Yes, ma'am.
So everywhere, where we came across with the word threads, did I introduce the word threads in any of the topics? I have introduced, but all the time I said,
I think in course 6.
the related word of threads and the topic which we discussed under threads. In course 6, what topic? Course 5, what topic? Yeah, at that moment, from basic level, you want to move to the mediate level of Java. After some days, you want to become an expert in Java. Please do all necessary steps to make. I'm just asking a simple topic where which is related to threads.
I think in anonymous class we were discussing threads.
A vector is a thread shape, like you said.
Yeah.
Is it generic?
Yeah, good. I haven't noticed who said this. Yes, I've been telling the word thread safe.
In collection. Synchronized.
Synchronized. Wait, thread safe, synchronized. What else? Even in your auto closable. So you remember the difference between string string builder and string buffer.
Yes.
We have been discussing about this thread safe topic from course 1. What is the difference between string buffer and string builder? It's a repetitive interview question. That's all. The answer is in front of you. Can you see what is there in front of you?
Immutable and mutable.
The first difference in this diagram. Yeah, immutable and immutable. Mutable and immutable. Definitely these questions we may expect in your technical round of interview. You should have a clear idea about immutable, mutable. Object stays in the memory, value is fixed in the memory. When you want to assign a new value, new memory will be created. That is immutable. String is immutable. Do we came across with this topic, this difference?
Yes.
What is the purpose of this topic? String buffer and builder? Whomsoever I'm calling, you answer. If I say yes, Vaishnavi, why we are going for this topic? String builder and buffer? Vaishnavi, you there?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the use of string?
Storing like name, character, sets of alphabet.
String buffer and string builder? You will not get, okay, Vaishnavi, whatever the point you said, I'm accepting. So in order to store a collection of character, some information, some literals, some string literals, if I want to handle in a Java program, I have to use any of these 3 classes. So for example, Adesh is using string and Harsh is using string buffer. I will accept in your project, because all the 3 in Java is designed in such the way to handle a collection of character in order to use string literals. Again, where to use, so that you should know the difference. So once after completing this core Java, according to you, it is just a simple topic. It's a string. If I ask you the question, what is the purpose of string? There is a void for a minute. You will not get again enough breathing time from Monday. Again, I'm repeating. And you will not get a separate time of 10 days, 1 month to do a placement revision. No. As soon as you complete your backend and your project, you will be into placements. Prepare well. Start now. If I give you a 1 day time and if you are in the breakout room, it's not like that you were sitting for a break from morning to 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. You already have been putting into a lot of works, which includes your revision. Utilize each and every minute, each and every second. Keep on revising Java theory topic as well as do on program, and lot more interview questions can also be prepared. Interview questions is that is not a separate 100 questions I will share as an interview question. If you want me to share, ma'am, share some 10 interview question, I'll give you a topic alone. I'll give you this as one topic. I'll give you abstract class versus interface as another topic. Encapsulation as third topic. Inheritance as the fourth topic. Array list versus linked list versus hash set versus tree set as a fifth topic. These topics only I'm going to give as an interview question. Explain what is public static void mean. Explain what is static, where and all we can use static. What is constructor? What is private variable? what is protected variable, what is default variable. Prepare, you need to spell. You need to spell out from your mouth, from your vocal, you need to give an explanation on all the topics of Java. Utilize every time. When you are doing a project and when you have completed the project, it's your responsibilities to sit and revise. Don't think that you were in the break from morning to evening. It's a simple thing. Everything is simple. If someone is coming and asking you, give a proper explanation of public static void main. You should give a very nice technical explanation for this. Any company, there will be one round of technical discussion where from your vocal, you need to give the explanation for all the topics. Start preparing on it. Okay, so if you look into the difference, one of the first difference you can see in this diagram is thread safe and synchronous. Both will go in the same pace. All, not only first and second, even the fourth one. So thread safe will make your application slower. So you should know what is threads. It's not there, but I thought let's give this some inputs. It's not like that threads which we are not using. No, whatever the device we are handling. Let's take your mobile phone. Everywhere, all the applications are threads enabled. So if you take my machine, can you see the task manager of my machine? I don't know. You need to say me whether my task manager, you can able to see taskbar.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Let me open my task manager. That it gets load. So you can see in front of you, some 13 applications are running in my machine. This is applicable for mobile phone also. I'm simply taking my machine, my laptop as an example. So in front of you in taskbar, I can show you in my task manager that 13 applications are running in my machine. Out of that, 138 applications are running as a background process. It's running in background. It's not in front of me. It's running, but 138. So altogether, some 151. So 150 applications are running in my machine. So because of 150 application running in my machine, do I face a problem in switching between one application to another application, or the performance of my machine gets slower down? Can I able to switch from Notepad to IntelliJ to my what is this, Paint or some image application? From there, I can move to my mail. I can move to my browser. Is it possible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's possible.
So it is possible in less than a second. It's all happened fraction of second. I don't find any performance issue. If you look into the performance factor, only 17%. Sometimes it is 11 or 12% of CPU utilization, memory, disk, IO, all the operating system management. IO, disk, internet, CPU, memory. So are used less because all these applications, apart from that, so many Windows is also running. All these applications are not considered as an application process. All these applications consist of a lot of threads. Each application we have threads running. So each application or a process, we have threads, not only one thread, one or many threads. And threads helps in utilizing less resources. All the resources, you can take any memory, whatever you want to relate with CPU. So, and one important advantage of thread is multitasking. As I told, I can switch between any application. I'll give you a best example for threats. So let's assume you were watching a video in your mobile. So let's assume you are watching a YouTube video. Listen carefully. So at the time you are getting an incoming call. So watching YouTube video is a current thread which is running in your machine. So incoming call is the second thread. So what will happen to the first thread when the second thread comes into your mobile? Automatically, yes, Jitesh, you want to try? So automatically thread 2 will get a priority. Thread 1 will go to background and thread 2 will gets priority. Thread 2 will push us to thread 1. This is not applicable for other thing. So whereas if you are getting a message, a regular message or a WhatsApp message, whereas that will get a normal priority. As soon as you get a call, so one thread will be put on to a hold, the other thread will be on an action. So this became possible only if we are handling as a thread in an application. If you don't have thread, you need to wait this YouTube video gets completed, or you need to close the YouTube video, then you will get an incoming call, a notification or an alert. But it is practically not possible. The priority has to be given for thread 2. So that is why application has been designed in thread, not even everywhere. We are by default using threads in all our applications because of various reasons. These are all few reasons. I'll give you an example.
Ma'am, can multiple threads run simultaneously?
Yeah, good question.
Because as far I have the knowledge of thread.
Yeah. Okay, I'll put his question again. Can multiple threads run at a time? Yes or no? Yes. This is an example. According to me, 150 application is running in my machine. Let's take what example I can give. Let's assume we are not going to ATM nowadays much, but nothing. It strikes. So I'll take this example. If any example strikes in my mind, I'll share. So let's assume you are going to ATM and you are withdrawing some 5,000. So as soon as you withdraw 5,000, tell me what are all the threads running simultaneously at this time? Because since you have arised, multiple threads can run at a time. Yes, it is running in the real world applications or many in your games. So at a time, I need to perform many actions. I can take this ATM as an example. So when you press OK, automatically this ATM machine has to hand over 5,000 cash to you. Also, it updates in a bank server about your balance. At the same time, you are getting a message notification. At the same time, you will receive an email notification. So tell me, is this happening one after another?
No, ma'am, it's all are at a time.
All at a time. Multiple threads at a time. As I said, many examples we can say. I'm thinking So it's applicable for your many games, not only games, many applications you can see.
Ma'am, the example I know of is it's heavily used in blockchain, I guess.
Hmm. Okay, where I am. Okay, I'll give you a related example. Okay, listen. So class sample 1. Listen, look into this example. What would be the output of this program? I know it's a simple, but I'm asking you.
Ten hellos and 10
That's all.
inside hellos.
Correct. 10 inside hello, 10 inside hi. A simple program, as I said, no thread, nothing.
Because my printing statement.
So you will get 10 hello and 10 hi. Let me ask you one question. I want 3 hello to get printed. After that, I want to put my hello to wait. At that time, I want to execute hi 2 times. So when hi executes 2 times, I want to make hi to wait and hello to execute for another 3 times. Is it possible?
Yes, ma'am. We need to create the thread and then we need to set a time
Correct.
for thread.
Correct. So it is not possible with any other concept in Java, only possible with the help of threads. It's a for loop and it's a function. What is the rule for a function? Am I confusing you guys? So when I call hello, what will happen? This hello will be called and entire body of hello will be executed and then it comes out. If I call hi, entire hello hi functionality will be called and it comes out. But I want hello when it executes 10 times. I want to make hello to wait for some time. In real world, if I want to make one thread, assume like functions is a thread in programming language. If you say how many threads is in front of me, I will say 3 threads. Why? In this program, I have 3 threads. How?
3 functions.
It's not 3 class, 3 methods. By default, all Java program has which thread?
Main thread.
Main thread. I can show you. And by the way, thread is available under lang package. So thread dot current thread dot name. Can you see the output? So if I try to get the current thread name, what is the current thread executing in my program?
The main is given that.
Main. So methods are threads. So in this program, I have 3 threads, 3 methods. Default, all Java class consist of main as a default method. And when I'm inside main method, the current thread will be considered as main method. All right. So I have 3 threads. One is hello and hi. I want one thread to wait. If one thread is waiting, whichever the thread in the queue will be executed. So which is nothing but my hi. So I can implement with the help of thread, and thread is a class. It's a class. And these are the methods. Shall I modify the program to make threads or functions to wait for some time?
Yes, ma'am.
So just to get, guys, just to get some basic idea about thread. So since I've been getting this query, some inputs on thread I'm taking, just get some ideas, that's it. Anyway, we will not use in programming much in our projects and other things, just for your inputs, some additional inputs. Okay, in the same program, how to implement thread, and I'm going to modify. So the modification in the sense, the thread rule. So in order to implement thread in your Java, the step one is you need to inherit either thread. This is one rule. So if I want to use thread in my class, I want to inherit thread. The other way is, two ways are there. Both are same. So either I can extend thread or implements a runnable interface. So if I implement interface, I should override the method, and thread method is run method. So for your understanding, I put hello and hi, but in order to make any of the functionality as a thread, you need to use run method. Is this point clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Two changes, that's all. You can ask me, can I use extends thread? Go ahead. I just wanted to show both the ways. Either you can extend thread or you can implement runnable. And the method which will execute the thread is run method. And I can make thread to wait in many ways. One of the basic method to wait my thread is sleep method. And sleep method will take millisecond in the form of long data type. So 3000 millisecond equal to 3 seconds. 60,000 millisecond equal to 1 minute. So when you use sleep, mandatory, it should enclosed within try catch. Can you see the error message? So if you use sleep, what is the message it is throwing?
Interrupted exception.
Unhandled exception.
Unhandled exception. So unhandled exception, you have to handle an exception. Simply you can handle an exception. Anyway, interrupted exception is an exact exception. It falls under child class. So it should surround with try catch. Okay, you go. So there should be try block, catch block. Either you can use interrupted exception or exception.
Exception.
Here also try, catch, interrupted exception.
Try should be in the function.
Yeah, it should be inside. Oh, I haven't used. Here I am making to wait for 2 seconds. So step number 1, inherit thread, override run method, and you can call whatever the method is available to put your thread on wait. I'm just using a simple method sleep. And whenever if you are using these method, it should enclosed within try and catch. Try catch, additional line, run method and inherit from thread or implements runnable interface. So create a thread object. Both sample 1 and sample 2 will be considered as I don't want to confuse you.
But ma'am, both the
Example.
one class has been implemented with the runnable and the another is extended
See,
with
both the
the.
ways are there. Come on. Both the ways are there. I just wanted to show. So if you feel
No,
like
I
if
was
you
saying
feel
about
like
the object.
you don't want extents, you want thread, go ahead. You find the difference. Both are correct. You find the difference. Thread versus runnable. Find the difference. One is an interface, other one is a class. If you use both extends threads also fine. I just wanted to show you we have two ways to use threads in a program. So let me create through thread object. One is for sample 1 class, the other one is for sample 2 class. So thread always will be unstarted. You need to explicitly start the thread. So how to call the method, how we are calling the method. Likewise, thread can be called with start method. So start will go and bind with run. Create object for those two classes with the help of object called start method. Start is used to start the thread, which will go and bind automatically run method. So I want you to, if you interested in this topic, I'm telling, find the difference between thread class versus runnable interface. Life cycle of threads. Find it out. So when I execute, both the thread are put on hold. So I'm getting that main, current thread as main. So after that, every time I'm making one thread to wait for some time. Meanwhile, the other thread is getting executed. I'll execute again. So once it reaches, it completes, thread gets stopped. Output is not a very big deal. The idea behind the output is every time one thread is put on hold, when the thread is waiting, whichever the thread is in the queue to execute will be triggered. Again, when it is executing, we are putting it on hold. And we have many more methods available under thread, and everything will comes with its life cycle.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
As like we used here sleep method to hold some for some time. Can we go for forward or for fast forward?
No. We don't have methods. So either we have few static method and we have few non-static method.
Because ma'am,
We can
right
control
now
only with the help of anyway it comes in random order only. This thread execution will come with random. The fast and will not come. No, that concept is not here.
Auto closable applied, ma'am.
Auto closable is totally different. What is auto closable? It comes under which topic and what is the purpose? Recollect and tell me. Kudus.
Like finally block.
Yes, stages.
Like a finally block or try with resources like.
It's an alternate of finally block. You can use with try with resource. Asif, do we include exception in recap?
No, we have not included.
Revise the exception topic. Who I don't know who arised this question. We had a detailed discussion on auto closable. Revise the same. We had a detailed discussion and a demo program on auto closable. Revise all the topic. That's what I'm telling. If I list out the topics, every topic, you will feel like, again, I want to repeat Java, then when we can go for front end and back end. On 17th May, we discussed auto closable. Auto closable interface exception topic. One second. Just giving one. So I'm giving you a small test of 10 minutes on OOPS and then advanced topic. One second, I'll confirm the other one.
Ma'am,
Mm.
can I go to breakout room with Hasib sir? I have some
No.
small doubts
Regarding,
regarding my project. After that, I will submit it.
we can discuss that later. Hmm?
Okay.
So I want all of you to take the small test, which is on fundamentals, and this one is on OOPS. Tomorrow I'll share you the other one, advanced one. So it's 10:15 in my clock. So I want all of you to complete both the tests before at 11. Take time, next to 45 minutes time. Not for the sake of attending the test. Read the question properly, analyze it, and answer the same. And you will get the score as soon as you complete the test. After that, whichever the question you made incorrect, again, review it and try to find the right answer. I'm sharing both the links on chat box. It's a tool, online application from where we can create a test. So just give this link, copy and click this link. It will redirect you to a test site where you can give your name. Don't go to admin. So under student login, give your name and start the test. That's what I'm telling. I want all of you to complete both the tests at 11. Is that okay? I'm sharing whatever the notes I have discussed today. Will it be fine?
Ma'am, share this link
Yes,
on
ma'am.
Slack because I think it's we cannot copy from here.
Is it a 4-5 lines of paragraph? It's a portal, testmos.com, and there is a 7-digit number.
Okay, ma'am.
How much time you take to note down this number and you type on your browser? Okay, certain things you need to come out. Are you typing any 10 lines paragraph? No. You know, it's a Testmos portal and it's a unique number. What, Gaurav? What is your query?
It's in type in Google, then we will search that. No?
No, you need to apply this in a URL. Go to your browser, open URL, type www or https://testmos.com/ don't search in Google.
Okay.
Being a Java developer, stop this searching. Everything search in Google. No, don't follow that. Have a practice of typing the URL. I'm supplying the URL, how you will get it in Google search. Complete it. The idea is only to assess you, not for the mark. Anyway, we are not gonna want your marks for your self-analyzing. So after completing the test, after some 40-45 minutes, if you feel like one question is doubtful, you cannot go with the answer, then we can discuss.
Ma'am, we will go administration now.
Why you want to go to administrator?
Okay, ma'am.
If there is a student login, why you want to go to administration? Hasib and Saurav, can we connect in the breakout room?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go to room 1. Guys, continue doing your work.
Recording stopped.
Please join room 1.